Isn't it nice to see all these unheard of stories for Filipinos?
Oh my God, it's freaking amazing. It's quite a commotion. It's packed house on a Monday at 1 p.m. Can you believe it? Like, hey, Hollywood, guys, everyone in Hollywood, look at all these Filipino Americans willing to support the arts. All right, so let's do it. Let's start it, and then we're in.
The creative powers that we have need to be shown. And that's exactly what today is for.
For Best Actor goes to Law from Remittance. Princess Bunsa from Self Storage.
Best director will be No Dogs.
Thank you for everyone. Thank you for this. And let's keep making great movies, guys.
For the best short goes to No Dogs.
One of the reasons I decided to pursue storytelling is because my dad always told me a story before I went to sleep. This is my way of staying connected to him. And I know that all of our families sometimes don't push us in this direction, but it's time for us to change that. And it starts with everyone in this room encouraging each other. Everyone in our community really wants to see this, and sometimes I know that we don't communicate it the best way, but we can change that, and we can be a part of representation and telling our stories and healing and really coming together.
This is actually Princess's second film with me, so when I asked her to be a part of it, she was totally on board, and she just loves like working with our crew and everyone that we put onto the production.
So many amazing films we've seen over these last 2 days that it's just an honor to be given this award.
The community coming together really shows that there is a need for our stories, and that's the most important thing. I'm not going to stop because everyone in this room deserves to see themselves on screen.
You know, a Philippine entry for the Oscars. How are you feeling being a filmmaker to be representing the Philippines as the official Philippine entry as the Oscars?
Well, it's exciting and scary at the same time. Exciting because, well, the whole country, if you're representing the whole country and they're saying, well, your film is fit to be sent there, well, it's a good feeling. But other than that, it's scary because you're up against, 70 other countries, 80? And everyone's thinking they all have great films. Us, we're thinking we also have a great film, but we don't really know which of them ends up shortlisted, nominated.
You know, the big challenge was COVID, no? And of course, putting together a cast of this many was also a challenge, no? Schedules and everything. But then at the end, you know, we got it done. We're happy to share the film to everyone. I hope everyone enjoys it.
Because what you're going to see today here is not a Filipino film from the Philippines, right? It's an international film from the Philippines. Absolutely. And I think when they see it, you'll see why it's the nominee for the Oscars.
Well, of course, the goal is right now to be able to focus more on local films, not only in the metro, but even regionally in the different provinces. And of course, to really focus on the education of our young movie directors, movie cameramen, the youth who are coming up and who are interested in producing films. They've been showing a great promise, and we're just so excited for them.
We need more. We need more. I mean, this is part of the reason why I wanted to tell this story is because you rarely see us, especially in American dystopian sci-fi, you know, and here's a movie, The Deal, that has us centered, a mother and daughter. We don't really see that. We're barely represented in that genre, and let alone in dynamic ways. So finally, we have something.
We came together to make this film because there's not a lot of people of color, Filipina or female, in a daring role, in the sense of controversial role, things about image and the pressures as a woman that is out there in social media, and the body image issues that we have, and it's all over, but no one talks about it.
Well, I'm delighted to see you, MJ, looking great. You know, your podcast and your blog, everything has become so successful and so significant in our community and in Hollywood.
What advice can you give for those who wanted to stay in this industry, so-called Hollywood?
Well, I think you have to follow your dreams. No, it's never going to be easy. And wish for the best. Always be prepared. Always take advantage of any opportunity that comes along. And don't be proud.
If you noticed, I wasn't available to do the red carpet interviews, but we would like to thank blogger, podcaster, MJ Racadio. Thank you so much for filling in for me. You know what happened was, I was at the event and then I got a call from Leo's school saying that Leo had a fever and he had to go home. So I had to cut the engagement, or my engagement, short, had to rush home and be a mom. I know a lot of you moms can relate to that, but once again, thank you to MJ Racadio for doing our red carpet interviews for that event.